Jack and Jill! This first fan fiction is simply entitled... Wow. This first fan fiction is simply titled The Love Triangle. We begin as the Jacks are surfing in Australia. No. They're actually mountain climbing in Switzerland. Okay, actually, they're milking cows in Minnesota. Okay, let's just start over. We begin as the Jacks are walking the halls of their high school. The Jacks both hold a jewelry box in their hands and have the biggest smiles on their faces. Jack G puts his arm around Jack J and says, "Hey Jack, today will be the best day ever. I will propose to the girl of my dreams." Jack J jumps up and says, "Oh my gosh, me too." But their smiles begin to fade as they realize what's happening. They take a big step away from each other and stare each other down with evil looks. Just then, the most beautiful girl that has ever walked the earth enters the room. Out. And Jack G immediately starts doing the Harlem Shake to try and impress her. The girl runs to Jack J and helps him up. Jack J begins to stand. Suddenly, Jack G trips Jack J. But then, Jack G takes the girl's hand and looks her in the eye and says, "Pocahontas, will you marry me?" But suddenly, Jack J comes out of nowhere and tackles Jack G. The Jacks tumble around on the floor taking swings at each other. But the girl begins to cry. The Jacks stand up as soon as they hear her sobs. They run to her. They each grab one of her arms. And at the same time, they express their love and say, "Pocahontas, will you marry me?" Her head goes from one Jack to the other. Who will she choose? But just then, Jack G pushes Jack J and he flies to the other end of the room. Jack G gets up and gets into the ninja position. Everybody was Jack J also assumes the ninja position. The Jacks count to 3, and they take off running at each other with fists in the air and collide with a bang. to the ground, dizzy and hurt. But suddenly, from backstage, Sammy Wilkins in my back. Sammy says, "Hey baby girl, how about you marry me instead?" She says yes, and they skip off the stage together. The Jacks are sad. They have lost the love of their lives and may or may not have black eyes. Because once again, Sammy stole their girl. Let's make some noise! What do you guys think about that fan fiction? You guys like it? Would you guys possibly want another one, or like... Well, how about this? Let me ask you guys a question. Are there any girls out there that would like to take Jack and Jack to prom? Well, I've got a fan fiction just for you. This fan fiction is entitled Prom Night. Tonight is the Jacks' night off tour. They decide to take a walk away from the hotel. But suddenly, a limo pulls up. And the two hottest girls the Jacks have ever seen stick their heads out of the window. The girls put on sad puppy dog faces, and they say, "Hey Jacks, our dates ditched us, and we're sad." But the Jacks can't resist. They reach to shake the girls' hands. They say, "What are your names, baby girls?" The first girl says, "Hi, I'm Boquisha." And the second girl says, "Hello, I am Sharkeisha." They ask the Jacks if they would like to join them for prom. And the Jacks say, "Of course, but only if we can drive." And they start high-fiving the girls. High-fiving like crazy, like a million times. And then the Jacks hop in the front seat of the limo and begin to drive off. And they've got the radio up and loud. They dance crazy. Hey, I said you guys are supposed to dance crazy. But then, they stop the car because they're at the school. And they all get out and walk into prom like they own the place. The Jacks jump up and down when they get inside because they realize that the best song ever is playing. But then, they start to moonwalk across the stage. Okay, that was just terrible. Then they start breakdancing across the stage. But suddenly, the tango begins to play. They take the girls' hands and ask for this dance. Alright, that's some of the worst dancing I've ever seen. You know what? You guys need to dance to something more romantic, I think. Jacks look at the girls and say, "We are in love with you." They lean in and take the girl's face in their hands. The girls close their eyes and pucker up. The Jacks begin to lean in more closely.